What's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to play Codeine Pills by Bryan. It's in standard tuning with the capo on the 2nd fret and only uses 4 chords. Huge thank you to Frank for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate your support. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so the chords we're going to be using for the intro and the verse are going to be a C sharp 5 over G sharp. What you want to do is use your index finger to bar the 4th fret of the E and A string. Ring finger goes to the 6th fret D and pinky goes to the 6th fret G. You're going to leave B and high E open for the entire song. So that's the first chord. Second chord is going to be a B5 over F sharp. All you have to do is take this same shape and move it down 2 frets. So now we have 2nd fret low E and A, 4th fret D and G, B and E are still open. Third chord we're going to use is an A sus2. That's just going to be 2nd fret D and G, rest are going to be open. You want to lightly touch the E string so it doesn't ring out. Those are the only 3 chords we're going to use for the intro and verse. Starting with that first chord, what we're going to do is strum down, down, come back up, and then we're going to do a down strum, but we're going to slide down to the B5 over F sharp chord. So it's going to go. Alright, now we're on our second chord, and that slide counts as our first down strum technically. But after you do that, you're going to do another down strum, come back up, and then we're going to switch to the A sus2 chord. Now you can do that down strum and slide. He doesn't do that in the video I watched, but you can add that if you want to. But we're going to strum it kind of like we did the C sharp 5. So it's going to go. So you can slide, or you can just go down to that A sus2 chord, and again you're going to go down, down, up, and then we're going to go right back up to the B5 over F sharp. Down, down, up, and then we kind of repeat it, but slide into that C sharp 5 that we started with. I feel like this sounds really confusing, but let's play it a couple times a little bit slower. I think you'll be able to catch it. One more time. So like I said, after you do that second B5 over F sharp, you do that up, down, and slide back up to that 4th fret. One more time. Alright, now the second half of this line, we're essentially going to do the same thing, but we're going to strum the last B5 over F sharp a little bit differently. Everything else is the same. So again, we start with that slide, down, up, slide, down, up, down, down, up, and then when we get to that B5 over F sharp, now we're going to strum down, 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 up, and that's going to be the strumming pattern we use for the verse. So it's just slightly different. So the second half of this line all together. And then we get to the verse. Alright, so let's play the whole intro all together a little bit slower, and then regular speed. And now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. Next part up is the verse. And the verse is going to sound like this. I remember waking up with you. I wish you'd leave me laying, praying God will get us through. what they're saying. You're not used to sticking around, growing accustomed to the staying. Alright, so the nice thing about the verse is we're using the same chord progression, but what we're going to do is switch up the strumming pattern and add a palm mute. To do the palm mute, you just want to rest the side of your palm on top of the strings over here, just in front of the bridge pins, very lightly, just going to give it that percussive sound. So we've got the same chords we're using in the intro in the same order, but now what we're going to do is strum down, 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 up for each chord. So, first chord, move down, again, and then back up. And you're just going to repeat that. So all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed with the words. Up with you, wish you'd leave me laying, praying God will get us through bills we ain't been paying. Hear a lot of people talk about you, can't hear what they're saying. You're not used to sticking around, grown accustomed to the staying. Alright, so after the first verse, he does a little bit of an interlude section, and he's basically doing the second half of the intro. So you have that C sharp 5 over G, down, down, up slide, down, A sus, and then back up to the B5 over F sharp, but you repeat the strumming pattern for the verse. Down, 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 up, and then you get to the second verse. It's really short though, so I don't even know if it's called a verse. But that part's going to sound like this. Every time you come around, wind up doing the same thing, getting high and running around, blame you, tend on placing. And then we get to the chorus. So again, it's going to be the same progression we're using in the first verse, but the second time we play it, we're going to extend that last chord. So we've got first chord, C sharp 5 over G sharp, down, 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 up B, A sus 2, back up to B, second time around. When we get to this last B5 over F sharp, what we're going to do is strum down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up. So it's a lot. Might be easier to do a count with it instead of the actual strums. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we get to the chorus. So again, the last progression one more time, a little bit slower. So that's how you're going to play the first and second verse. Next part up is the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. Cheap booze and codeine pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us. Damn a life worth choosing. For the chorus, we're going to be using the same chords we did in the intro and verse, but we're going to add some muted strums in here. So we're going to start off with that C sharp chord, but this time what you're going to do is strum down and then mute the strings. To do that, you stop applying pressure on your fretting hand, and you can just rest your fingers on top of the strings, and you can slap your picking hand back down so it stops them from ringing out. So strum, mute. Now when you have the strings muted, you're going to strum down, down, up, before switching to the next chord. Again, without fretting anything. So it'll go. Now we're going to go down to the next chord and do the exact same thing. go down again, and then we're going to go right back up to the B5 chord, but this time what you can do is strum down, mute the strings, and then strum down, up. You can do the same strumming pattern as the others, but that's what he does. So the first half all together, a little bit slower. And now we're going to kind of repeat what we did, but change a couple things up. So we go back to that C#5 chord, you're going to strum it the same way. Next chord is the same. But now this time we're going to go down to an A sus2 and do a single down strum, let it ring out, and then you're going to go back up to that B5, another single down strum, let it ring out. So the second half is just slightly different. So let's play the whole line all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, now after that first progression, we're going to do the same interlude we did in between the first and second verse. So it'll go. And then we get to the second part of the chorus. So we're going to be using pretty much the same chords here, but we're going to end on an E major instead of the second B5 over F sharp. I don't know if he did that intentionally, but that's what he does in the video. E major is just going to be 2nd fret A and D, 1st fret G, rest are open. We're going to start this line off by doing single down strums again on those first 3 chords. Now when we go back up to the B5 chord, we're going to strum it like we did in the first part of the chorus. So strum, mute, down, up. Now we're going to go back up to the C#5 chord and we're going to do the strum, mute, down, up on the muted strums. Go down to the B5 again, strum it the same way. Now we're going to go to the A sus2, do a single down strum here, and then switch to E, single down strum here. So now let's play this line all together a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, so now let's play the chorus all together with the words. Cheap booze and codeine pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us. Damn, a life worth choosing. Cheap booze and codeine pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us. Damn, a life worth choosing. So that's how you're going to play the chorus. And the last thing I want to mention is the third verse, he actually plays just like he does the chorus. So same strumming pattern and chords, it's going to sound like this. Daddy said I lost my mind. My mama, she's been grieving. Face down in the bathroom stall. Devices planned on keeping. And that's the only difference there. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Again, huge thank you to Frank for sponsoring this video. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.